Okay, so I wanted to go ahead and do this last problem, which involves clearing the fractions. Okay? And I want to go over how to do that. Okay? So the problem is negative 4/5 x plus 16/5 is less than 8. So I told you, I can do this with fractions, but I would prefer not to. So I'm going to do what's called clearing the fractions. You can think of it this way. If I was going to deal with these numbers as fractions, what would be the common denominator? 5. So I'm going to write this as 5/1. That's how you get the number that you clear with. So the way you do this is you think of this number divided, multiplied. So for instance, 5 divided by 5 is what? 1. 1 times 4 is? 1 times 4 is 4. So that's how you clear this. 5 divides into 5 one time. 1 times 4 is 4. In this case, it's a negative 4 because there's a negative sign in front. Once again, 5 divides into 5 how many times? Once. 1 times 16 is? Now in this one, you can think of this as a invisible 1. 5 divided by 1 is 5. 5 times 8 is, so to recap, 5 divides into 5 one time. 1 times negative 4 is negative 4. 5 divides into 5 one time. 1 times 16 is 16. 5 divides into 1 5 times. 5 times 8 is 40. At this point, I can now solve the equation without dealing with any fractions. 40 minus 16 is 40 minus 16 is not 34, it's 24. Now I'm going to divide by negative 4. What do I need to do when I divide by a negative? I need to flip the sign. So x is greater than negative 6. In terms of graphing it, okay, all I need you to do is draw a line. Negative 6. I need numbers that are larger than what? Negative 6. So I can think of examples. Oh, well, negative 5 is larger than negative 6. 0 is certainly larger than negative 6. So I need an open circle with an arrow to the right.